Good morning, students. Exercise 3.3, fourth problem. Determine k and solve the equation 2x cube minus 6x square plus 3x plus k is equal to 0. If one of its roots is twice the sum of the other two roots, it is given. Okay, so we have to find the value of k as well as we have to solve the equation. Solve the equation means we have to find the roots of the equation. So what is given here? One of its roots is twice the sum of the other two roots. Okay, I'll take the equation. So I am going to write the coefficient. A is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 6, c is equal to 3 and d is equal to the constant k. Okay, so here alpha, beta, gamma be the roots of the equation. What is the given condition? One of its roots. So among the three roots, I'll take alpha. Alpha is equal to, that is one root, is twice the sum of the other two roots. So alpha is equal to twice. So 2 into the sum of other two roots. So 2 into alpha plus beta. Okay, this is the given condition. So this 2, when you bring it to the left side, it is alpha by 2 is equal to beta plus gamma. This is the condition. It's given. Okay, so three roots. So what we have to do, sum of the roots we will go for it. The formula is minus b by a. So minus of, what is your b? B also minus 6. So minus of minus 6 divided by 2, that is 6 by 2, that is equal to 3. And taken two roots at a time. And it is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is equal to c by a. What is c? 3 by 2. And alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. So minus k by 2. So take the first result. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 3. On that, beta plus gamma, what we have taken, it is alpha by 2. If you substitute and take LCM, 2 alpha plus alpha. 2 alpha plus alpha is what? 3 alpha by 2 is equal to 3. This 3 and this 3 getting cancelled. So the denominator 2, when you take it to the right side, it is 2. So alpha is equal to 2. And take the second result. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, so this from this first term and the third term. So if we take alpha out, it is beta plus gamma plus beta gamma is equal to 3 by 2. So what is alpha? Alpha we have found 2 and already from the given condition beta plus gamma is equal to alpha by 2. So this 2 and this 2 getting cancelled. In the place of alpha, you have to substitute again 2. Okay, so 2 getting cancelled. Here you are having alpha. In the place of alpha, I have substituted 2. So 2 plus beta gamma is equal to 3 by 2. So beta gamma is equal to 3 by 2 minus 2. So when you take LCM, 3 minus 4 divided by 2, that is equal to minus 1 by 2. Here we have to find the value of k. So you consider the third one. What is it? Alpha beta gamma is equal to minus k by 2. You take that result. In the place of alpha, you have to substitute 2. Beta gamma is minus 1 by 2. That is equal to minus k by 2. So 2 getting cancel. So in the denominator 2, when you multiply, here minus 2. So minus 2 is equal to minus k. So k is equal to 2. So we have found the value of k. And from the, and you have to solve the equation also. You consider the equation. In the place of k, you have to substitute 2. And already we have found one root alpha is equal to 2. So we can use synthetic division or long division. We can use, here I have used the synthetic division. So one root is there, that root is 2. So therefore synthetic division means we have to write the coefficients, okay, in the order. Here cubic equation. So first x cube coefficient, x squared, x and the constant has to be written. So 2 minus 6, 3, 2. And the one root is there. So 2 is substituted here. So you know that first here you have to write 0. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 2s are 4. We have to multiply. So 4 minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. When you add, this is minus 1. Minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. So it is 0. So we know that 2 is a root. So definitely you will have 0 here. So here the cubic equation is divided by that is one factor, that is x plus 2, and the remaining is a quadratic equation. What we have to write? 2x squared minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So it's a quadratic equation. So we have to find the roots. So you have to use the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. So minus of, what is b? B is minus 2. There is a coefficient of x. Here you are having minus 2. So minus into minus plus 2. Plus or minus square root of, what is b? Minus 2 the whole square. Minus 4 into, what is a? A is 2. Into c is minus 1. So minus 2 the whole square is 4. 4 plus 8. So minus 2 into minus 4 into 2 into minus 1 is plus 8. So it is root 12 by 2 plus or minus root 12 by 4. So root 12 can be written as square root of 4 into 3. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 root 3. So if you take 2 common, here you will have 1 plus or minus root 3. Okay. So the numerator 2, what we have taken as common, that has to be cancelled with 4. So in the denominator you will have 2. So what are the roots? Already alpha 1 root, and the remaining are 1 plus or minus root 3 by 2. So we have solved the problem. Okay, and coming to the next problem, find all zeros of the polynomial x power 6 minus 3x power 5 minus 5x power 4 plus 22x cube minus 39x squared minus 39x plus 135 if it's known that 1 plus 2i and root 3 are two of its zeros. Okay, so see now here it is a polynomial of degree 6. So it has 6 roots. Okay, here the 2 roots are given. What is it? 1 plus 2i. So 1 plus 2i, it's a 0 of the polynomial. So it's a imaginary root. So imaginary root means it occurs in conjugate pair. So 1 plus 2i is a root of the equation, means 1 minus 2i is also the root of the equation. So using these two root, we have to find the sum of the roots. So while you are adding, so the corresponding factor we are going to find, for that sum of the roots is found. So 1 plus 2i plus 1 minus 2i. If we add plus 2i and minus 2i getting cancelled, 1 plus 1 is 2. Then you have to go for the product of the roots. So 1 plus 2i into 1 minus 2i. So it is a plus ib into a minus ib. So it's an imaginary number. So z bar. So z bar is equal to real part the whole square plus imaginary part the whole square. So the real part is 1. So 1 squared. And the plus, here you have to write plus imaginary part the whole square. The imaginary part is 2. So 2 the whole square is 4. So 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So for these roots, the corresponding factor is x squared minus sum of the roots, that is 2 into x, plus product of the roots, that is 5. Okay, so we have found the factor, not the equation. We have found the factor for these two roots. And also given that root 3 is another root. So root 3 is an irrational number. So minus root 3 is also the root of the same equation. So corresponding factor. So one is root 3, another one is minus root 3. So when you add these two, it will become 0. So sum of the roots is 0. And while you are taking the product, root 3 into minus root 3 is minus 3. So therefore the corresponding factor is x squared minus sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is 0. So x term will it is not there, and product of the roots, while you are taking the product, it is minus 3. Okay, so next what you have to do, you have to take the product of these two factors. So while you are taking the product, you see that you are getting the factor of degree 4. So x squared into x squared is x power 4. X squared into minus 3 is minus 3x squared. Minus 2x into x squared is minus 2x cubed. Minus 2x into minus 3 is plus 6x. And 5 into x squared is 5x squared. And 5 into minus 3 is minus 15. So it's a factor of degree 4. So using the given two roots, we have found the factor of degree 4, and we have to find the remaining factor because this polynomial is of degree 6. So we have found the factor of degree 4. So what you have to do, you have to take the polynomial and it has to be divided by this factor so that you will get the remaining factor. So here I am using the long division. So here the polynomial is written here, and what the factor we have found of degree 4 is written here. Okay, so we have to do the calculation. Here x power 6, here you are having x power 4. So I have taken x squared has to be multiplied with x power 4 so that you will get x power 6, and I have changed the sign. So when you calculate, you will get this answer. Along with that, I have dropped minus 39x. So here, what the sign here you are having, you have to write. Here x power 5. Okay, so I have written minus x. Then I will multiply minus x with the terms. So you will get this answer. I have changed the sign. Then while I am calculating, I'll get this result. Then drop the last constant 135. So here you are having minus 9. I have written. So minus 9 into x power 4 is minus 9x power 4. So when I multiply with minus 9 with these terms, I'll get this answer. So while I'm changing the sign, so everything is getting cancelled. So the remaining factor is what? X squared minus x minus 9. So if you equate to 0, it is a quadratic equation. That is a polynomial equation of degree 2. So it's a quadratic equation, means you can use this formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So what is your b? Minus 1. So minus into minus plus 1. So square root of b squared is b is minus 1. Minus 1 the whole squared is 1. Minus 4 into a also 1, and c is minus 9. So minus 4 into minus 9 is plus 36. So 1 plus or minus root 7 by 2. Okay. So what is the first root? It is given that 1 plus 2i is a root. So 1 plus 2i is a root, means 1 minus 2i is also the root. So that's why I have written 1 plus or minus 2i. And the next one, root 3 is a root, means root 3 is a root of the polynomial or 0 of the polynomial, means minus root 3 also the 0 of the polynomial. So you are using this, we have found the remaining roots are 1 plus or minus root 7 by 2. So totally how many roots? Here 2 roots, 3, 4, 5, 6 roots are the roots of the polynomial equation. So next one. So first here 0 sum of all the coefficients. See what is it? 0 sum of all the coefficients. If you add all the coefficients in the polynomial equation is 0, then what you are going to do? So for example, I am going to take the polynomial p of x. What is it? P of x. It is nothing but 5x cubed minus 8x squared plus x plus 2. Okay, so this is the polynomial I have taken. So now I am going to add the coefficients of all the terms. So it is 5 minus 8 plus 1. So constant means we can write x power 0. So the coefficient is 2. So when you add, you see that 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. So the sum of all the coefficients of the polynomial equation is 0. Means p of 1 is 0. Isn't it? Why? So 5 minus 8 plus 1 plus 2, when you will write, if x has 1. So when you substitute x is equal to 1 means it is 5 minus 8 plus 1 plus 2. Isn't it? So therefore, sum of all the coefficients of the polynomial equation is 0 means p of 1 is 0. P of 1 is equal to 0 means 1 is the root of the polynomial equation. See here, so what we are getting? Sum of all the coefficients of the polynomial equation is 0 means 1 is the root of the polynomial equation. See, that only it is given. the sum of all the coefficients is 0 means that P of 1 is equal to 0, which says that 1 is the root of the polynomial equation. So using this result, we are going to do exercise 3.6 first subdivision. 2x cube minus 9x squared plus 10x equal to 3. You bring this 3 to the next side. So it is minus 3. What is your polynomial? P of x. What is it? It is 2x cube. I have taken the problem 2x cube minus 9x squared plus 10x equal to 3. I will bring minus 3. So see the coefficient 2 minus 9 plus 10 minus 3. So what is it? It is here 2 minus 9 is minus 7. Minus 7 plus 10 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. That means 1 is the root of the polynomial equation. So see that sum of the coefficients of the polynomial is 0. So hence is the root of the polynomial. Which is the root of the polynomial? 1 is the root of the polynomial. So 1 is a root means what is the factor? It is x minus 1. So here it's a cubic equation. So the cubic equation I am going to divide it by the factor, because 1 is a root means what is the factor? X minus 1. So you will get one factor. So if you divide the cubic polynomial by this factor, you will get the remaining factor. From that we can find the other roots. Here I have used the long division. You can use the synthetic division also. So I take the cubic polynomial. Here 1 is the root means x minus 1 is the factor. So it has to be divided. So here 2x cube. Here you are having x. So I have written 2x squared. If you multiply 2x squared with x, you will get 2x cubed. So 2x squared into minus 1 is minus 2x squared. And you have to change the sign. So these two getting cancelled. Minus 9x squared plus 2x squared is minus 7x squared. Drop this 10x. And here minus 3 also I have written. So here what the sign, what the number coefficient you have to write here. So minus, here you are having 7x and here 7x squared. So therefore I have written 7x. So minus 7x into x is minus 7x squared. Minus 7x into minus 1 is plus 7x. And you have to change the sign. So these two getting cancelled. 10x minus 7x is 3x. And drop this constant minus 3. So here you are having plus. So plus is written. And here x, here you are having 3x. So it has to be multiplied by 3. So 3 into x is 3x. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. When you change the sign, it will become 0. So what is the remaining factor? It is 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. Okay. So it is a quadratic polynomial. So when you equal to 0, you can factorize. Okay. So the product is 6 and the addition is minus 7. So I have written minus 1 minus 6. So when you go for minus 1 minus 6 is plus 6. When you add, it is minus 7. Here the coefficient is 2. So when it is divided by 2, here 2x minus 1. Here the 2 and 6 getting cancelled. So the numerator you are having minus 3. So x minus 3 is equal to 0. When you equate 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1 by 2. X minus 3 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 3. So the roots are already we have found. 1 is the root. The other two roots are 1 by 2 and 3. Okay, so the next one here, equal sum of coefficients of odd and even powers. Okay, so that means when you add the coefficients of odd powers, that will be equal to the sum of the coefficients of even power. Odd term oda coefficients add பண்ணும்போதும் even பவரோட coefficients ஆட் பண்ணும்போதும் இந்த sum ரெண்டும் ஈக்குவலாக இருந்தால் what we have to do. Okay, you see that for example, I am going to take the p of x as 5x cube plus 8x squared plus 3x. Okay, this is your p of x. Okay, so see now here odd power coefficient You see, the x oda power 1. So, the odd power is 3 and here 1. So, idoda coefficients, what is it? 5 plus 3. This is odd power oda coefficients oda sum. The sum of the coefficients of odd power, that is 8. So, you will have only one even power, that is 2. So, adoda coefficient also 8. But how they are? The sum of the coefficients of odd power is equal to the sum of the coefficients of even power. If it's so, what the conclusion? You see now here. But here I am going to replace x by minus x. So, in the place of x, I am going to write as minus x. But what will come here? So, minus x the whole cube. Minus x the whole cube is minus 5x cube, isn't it? Here, minus x the whole squared is even power, there is no change. So, 8x squared. And here, you will have minus 3x. So, you should know the difference of p of x and p of minus x, isn't it? P of x and p of minus x. See, odd power oda coefficient on the 5 na, in p of x in p of minus x adoda coefficient what has to come? It is minus 5. Okay. Adhe mari p of x and the coefficient 3 na, p of minus x the coefficient of odd power is minus 3. But even power there is no change. So, in p of minus x, so the sum of the coefficients of all the terms is equal to 0. In p of minus x, so if I take the coefficients, if I add minus 5 plus 8 minus 3, so what's answer has to come? It is 0. See that? First what I have taken, even power oda and odd power oda sum of the coefficients equal irunda, what's the meaning? P of minus x sum of the coefficients is equal to 0. So, the previously we have studied sum of the coefficients of the polynomial is 0 means 1 is a root of p of minus x is equal to 0, isn't it? Okay. But 1 is a root of p of minus x is equal to 0 na, minus 1 is a root of which one? P of x is equal to 0. So, what's our conclusion? If the sum of the coefficients of odd power is equal to the sum of the coefficients of even power, this odd power oda coefficients add பண்ற term even power oda coefficients add பண்ணாலும் ரெண்டும் equal வந்ததுனா minus 1 is a root of p of x is equal to 0. That is your conclusion. Okay, you see now here. The sum of the coefficients of the odd powers and that of the even powers are equal. What's your conclusion? Hence, minus 1 is a root of p of x is equal to 0. Coming to the exercise 3.3, sixth problem, second subdivision. Look at this. 8x cube minus 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. Okay, you see that odd powers of the coefficient 8 minus 7. 8 minus 7 is, what is it? It is 1. So, even power of the coefficient minus 2 plus 3. So, minus 2 plus 3 is 1. So, both are equal. So, sum of the coefficients of odd power and sum of the coefficients of even power are equal. So, therefore, minus 1 is the root of the above cubic equation. So, minus 1 is a root. So, here the previous, in the first subdivision, I have used long division. Here I have used the synthetic division. So, you see that here synthetic division means you have to write the coefficients of the cubic equation. So, cubic equation or coefficients, it should be in the order. So, x cube, x squared, x and the constant. So, 8 minus 2 minus 7, 3. So, it is written. Here, what is the root? Minus 1 is the root. So, the root I have written. So, in the long division, I have written the factor. Okay. See, The cubic equation is written. Here 1 is the root means here I have taken the factor for the long division. But it's a synthetic division means you can take the root. Okay, either you can use synthetic division or long division. Okay, so synthetic division means here you have to put 0 and then add. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 into minus 1 is minus 8. When you add these two, it is minus 10. Minus 10 into minus 1 is plus 10. So here you are having 3. 3 into minus 3 is minus 3. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. So when you add, this will become 0 because we have written minus 1 as a root. So the remaining you have to write as a factor. So what is the factor remaining? 8x squared. Because it's a cubic polynomial, it is divided by 1 root means you will get the quadratic polynomial. So 8x squared minus 10x plus 3. And you have to equate to 0. So it is a quadratic equation. So you have to factorize. So 8 3s are 24. So when you multiply the two terms, you have to get 24. When you add, you have to get minus 10. So I have taken what are the terms? Minus 6, minus 4. When you take the product, minus 6 into minus 4 is 24. When you add minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10. And here the coefficient is 8. It has to be divided by 2. Divided by 8. So when you cancel 6 and 8, in the numerator you will have 3 and the denominator you will have 4. So therefore 4x minus 3. Here 8 and 4 getting cancelled. So therefore minus 1 by 2. So it is 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. When you equate 4x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3 by 4. 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 1 by 2. So minus 1 is one root. The another root is 3 by 4 and 1 by 2. So in this way you can find. So the next topic is polynomial equation with even powers only. So only if we have the polynomial equation have only even powers. So what you have to do, you have to replace x squared by y. Okay, even powers irukadanaala x squared by y in replace pannina you can easily solve. You take the exercise 3.3 7th problem, x power 4 minus 14x squared plus 45. You see the power here 4, here 2 and here x power 0. So they are all even powers. So if even powers comes, you have to substitute x squared as equal to y. So you take this equation, x power 4, how you can write? X squared the whole square minus 14x squared plus 45 is equal to 0. In the place of x squared, you have to substitute y. So it is y squared minus 14y plus 45 is equal to 0. So it's a quadratic equation in y. If you factorize, you will get the factor y minus 9. Y minus 5 is equal to 0. Y minus 9 is equal to 0 implies in the place of y what you can substitute? X squared. So x squared minus 9 is equal to 0. X squared is equal to 9. X is equal to plus or minus 3. Take the next factor y minus 5 when it is equal to 0. In the place of y you have to substitute x squared. So x squared minus 5 is equal to 0. X squared is equal to 5. X is equal to plus or minus root 5. So what are the roots? Plus or minus 3 and plus or minus root 5. So we will get the 4 roots.